Aquarius. Hope you're well, Aquarius. This is a reading for you for the 4th of July through to the 11th. Now I'm going to use the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. The illustrations are by Dan Craig. One more shuffle, and then I'm just going to cut them and take them. First card, the King of Swords. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships or being emotionally unavailable. Interesting. Ooh, you got the Six of Wands next. Victory. The card of success. The card of victory. The card of also being sort of other people seeing your success. Other people seeing your success. Seeing your glow up. And right on the very beginning of this card, it says right here, victory. Victory. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. Nice. Balance. Balance. I think Virgo had balance. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Balance. I think you've got that in exactly the same position that Virgo had it as well. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure. Ooh. The Nine of Swords. Interesting. The imagery on these cards is just amazing. Nine of Swords. Unfounded fear. Expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies. Allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. Sleepless nights. Refocus your thoughts. So a bit of refocusing, balancing and refocusing. Nice. The Three of Cups next. Nice. News worth celebrating. Joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy or graduation. A time for gratitude, close communities or chosen families. And your 6th and final card is the Chariot. Rewards that come from hard work. Successfully balancing many priorities at once. Determination and willpower. Public recognition. Willpower really jumped out at me there from the card. Determination. Public recognition. You've got the Six of Wands as well. So definitely a public recognition vibe in the reading. Okay, the King of Air. Let's have a look at the King of Air. Six of Air. Let's have a look, see what the King of Air is saying. Wow, you are one smart cookie. The Queen of Air, however, is arguably a tiny bit smarter. Don't look so insulted. It's just that her intelligence comes with the experience of emotion behind it, and yours, well, not so much. But that's not to say you have no heart. But let's face it, you've got it walled off pretty good. As an advisor, executive, public speaker, or college professor, no one is your equal. However, as a spouse or father, you're pretty much emotionally unavailable. Something that would be romantic, something that would-be romantic prospects would do, well, keep that in mind. In case emotion is on their must-have list for a partner, still, you have plenty of positive attributes. You are brilliant, fair-minded, principled, respected, and running over with fresh ideas. You teach people to speak their truth in a way that they can understand. When it comes to competition, you prefer to defeat your opponent with words over, ironically, swords. In your own way, you love your spouse and children. You just have an oddly unemotional way of showing it. Your primary focus with children is their intellectual development, presumably leaving all that icky emotional stuff for your spouse to handle. You're a fair and level-headed boss. You probably have a lot of employees, none of whom even know your spouse's name. And the words of awareness for this card are, try to show a little emotion. People aren't calculations. Yes, you're smart, but that doesn't mean you're better than everyone else. Textbooks are nice, but your spouse would prefer chocolates as an anniversary gift. And your kids aren't robots. That's what it says here. And if this is referring to another person, if all of this stuff is resonating with another person in your life, brilliant, authoritative, scientific, principled, rational, experienced, respected, impartial, articulate, wise, diplomatic, logical, arrogant, cold, untrusting, ruthless, needlessly critical. The additional meanings of this card are academia, the military, the government, and the law. Public speaking, brilliant ideas, unemotional relationships, situations where feelings can't be considered, justice, and meditation. Now, I'm just going to say, Aquarius, I think that in your situation, I think this is referring to someone else. I don't think that's necessarily referring to you. Water, fire, six of fire, 6 of wands. Outstanding, says it right here, right at the beginning. Outstanding. You've done an amazing job and everyone knows it. This is no time to shy. This is no time to be shy, as there's likely to be a lot of attention coming your way. Just smile, be humble, and say thank you. This is a card of victory. Clearly, you've worked your way past any challenges you faced, and now you get to bask in the glory of your accomplishments. It's time to be a role model for others by letting them see the wonderful things you've created. This card can indicate magical news is on its way to you, such as a promotion, award, or an exciting new job. The additional meanings of this card are victory, receiving awards or scholarships, being in the public eye, an offer of help from someone very successful, wise choices that bring widespread acknowledgement. And the wisdom, the angel wisdom within this card is, this card visually recalls the sun, XIX, indicating the success and recognition you deserve. Archangel Uriel is standing by to interpret how your recent accomplishments can help you transform your life. Nice. And then we've got a balance, awakening, release, balance. Archangel Zadkiel is here to help bring balance to your situation, with warm colours rising from one cup and cool colours rising from another. The full rainbow of options is present, only where they meet, which is just above his head. A quote from the ancient philosopher Aristotle that reads, "The whole is greater than the sum of its parts," encapsulates the balance card. At this time, Ideas from multiple sources or efforts that are the result of contributions from more than one person will create something bigger and better than what each individual might have offered alone. Now is the time to be open with compromise and cooperation with others. The perfect resolution is one which each person's input is taken into consideration and blended into a win-win that everyone can feel good about. This could be a good time for finding your own personal balance. Go for a quiet walk, talk to your angels, and release whatever anxieties that are currently challenging you. Be open to those aha moments and epiphanies from the divine. The additional meanings of this card are... Excuse me, I apologise. The additional meanings of this card: moderation and self-restraint, merging viewpoints to create a superior opportunity. A moderate pace, striving for an appropriate reaction to the situation at hand. Waiting for perfect timing. Okay, not such good card next. The one tricky card in this reading is next. The 9 of Air. 9 of Swords. This card is a loving message from the angels that you are being your own worst enemy at this time. Your negative thoughts are creating a self-fulfilling prophecy by focusing only on the negative. You'll bring exactly that into your reality. This card comes to you when worry has grown to an unnecessary level. Your fear isn't in proportion with your circumstances. This card often also indicates insomnia, distressing dreams, or illnesses caused by stress. Concentrate on the outcome you desire rather than the one you're afraid of. Additional meanings of this card: sleeplessness, racing thoughts, unfounded fears, difficulty sleeping, worry and needless guilt. And the wisdom within this card is Archangel Michael brings his sword of light to help release you from the negative chatter of your ego. XV. Embrace your power in this situation. So the ego card in this deck is the devil card traditionally, because it's 15. XV. So you need to be released from that toxic chatter that's going round and round. I mean, you've got victory and you've got balance. So you definitely need to release that. Ah, yes, of course, because with victory and success comes, what am I going to call them? Haters. Yes. That is what happens. Jealous people. Let's call them what they are. People with their own issues. Let's call them what they are. So don't worry about that. Just let go of all of that. Okay? That's what this reading is asking you to do. Because your next card is the 3 of Cups. So think about the people who who love you, you love them, and hang out with nice people, not with negative people. The 3 of Cups, 3 of Water. This is a time of celebration. Common reasons to kick up your heels with this card include an engagement, wedding announcements, pregnancy, birth announcements, graduations, an exciting new job, promotions, and more. As always, when wonderful news comes your way, you are encouraged to offer gratitude to Source. Offering gratitude and gratefulness to the universe. And your angels too, for the blessings given to you. The 3 of Water can also be a reminder to spend time with people you love. Tell them how much they mean to you, relish their company, and the happiness they bring to your life. The additional meanings of this card are vibrant health, community, hospitality, good fortune, and happy endings. becoming part of a close-knit community or a chosen family. Now, the angel wisdom within this card is celebrate with Archangel Uriel the joyous news that awaits you. Turn your face into the sun, XIX, and bask in the blessings of the divine. Nice. Nice. And as your final card, you've got... Okay. The Chariot. Card number 7. Archangel Metatron rides in a magical chariot guided by unicorns. The chariot bears the sign Metatron's cube. You might not be able to see that. Which brings matter into reality. That's what Metatron's cube is about. The chariot is a card of success as the culmination of hard work. Usually when it appears, someone is being challenged by several competing priorities at once, often at odds with one another. The card indicates the need for great balance. Well, you've got the balance card in the middle of the reading. Diligence and absolute focus. Don't let people or situations steer you off course. The chariot can also indicate a high-profile success. It's quite an accomplishment. There may be an award, promotion, or a new job offer coming in. You've worked hard. It's okay to take a bow and celebrate what you've achieved. Additional meanings of this card are accomplishing your dreams, modes of transportation, work-related travel, being in control. Nice. Nice. Okay, thanks for being here, Aquarius. To have the Six of Wands and the Chariot card in the same reading is definitely some sort of success that people are going to see. It is a kind of glow up that people are going to notice. So if you do get people who are jealous, don't worry about that. Don't let that make you have sleepless nights. But I think it's something to do with your intellect or an idea that you've had, the King of Swords. And you're definitely going to be celebrating with people. 3 of Cups. Okay, Aquarius, thanks for being here. Take care. Bye.